Hey, a ride on from Ben Zwift. Cheers, buddy. Now I'm taking that as a signature for signing for WKG. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another What's Up vlog. We are back on the Zwift Academy sprint rides this morning, and anybody that joined me last time will know I made a bit of a pig's ear of the first sprint, having never done a sprint ride before, which was probably not a good idea. This time I know exactly what to expect and what to do. I'm ride leader again, which I should have mentioned. So we will be doing every sprint from the 300 metre banner until the 300 metre board until the finish banner on every lap of this London Classic course. So that works out about 15 seconds of sprinting, which again I know now, I didn't know before. I went in completely blind. So thank you to everybody on the previous ride that gave me guidance on how to actually successfully lead one of these rides. There's going to be about 200 odd people here again. They're always really big rides, really exciting. I'm not feeling it though. This is the Monday morning after the Sunday of doing a 100 kilometre Audax ride with ZHR and a really cool bunch of WKG guys. So, and I've done quite a bit of riding actually over the last 4 or 5 days, so I've got quite a few miles in my legs already. So I'm really not expecting much, certainly from the sprints, and I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that I can actually hold the pace that is required of about 2 watts per kilogram for the hour on this ride. So anyway, wish me luck. I'm going to get changed. I'll see you in a second. Right, into the final minute. Before we start, got 169 riders on the start pen, which is brilliant. Made that 171. Quite a few familiar faces, so thank you again to my WKG teammates that have turned up to support me on this one. Really appreciate it. Speaking of which, Cameron Flynn's just jumped on there. How are your legs, Marcus? Not good today, Cam. They're feeling a little bit wobbly from yesterday's ride, but we'll see how we go. So 175 riders now, 25 seconds to go. I'm going to start trying to speed things up a little bit. It does seem there are quite a few on here that are possibly going to struggle with this today, having done workout 5, which I'm now believing is a pretty tricky one, and I've still got that to come, so I look forward to that. Anyway, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. Have a good ride, everybody. Just seen we've got cycling royalty in the house. Mr. Ben Zwift has joined for this Zwift Academy ride. Good to see you, man. I'm honoured. Don't be going too fast, you'll be breaking my group up. Oh, this is laggy as anything today. I'm a little bit worried about this. Last time I did the Zwift Academy, there was about 250 something riders, I think, or maybe even more. And I tried to do a screen recording and it just died on me, so I'm keeping my fingers crossed for this one. Although I'd rather the screen recording died than Zwift. So fingers crossed. I'll just read out a few of the guys around me. Obviously I've mentioned Mr. Ben Zwift right on my wheel. We've got G. Bickle, S. Sakamoto, O. Petcham, D. Bone, M. Wall, S. Dean, Brooks, VDW, Shimoyan, Leipens, Harmsworth, Miner, Holmes, TTDA, Akiyama, 70s, R70s, M. Greeley, F. Boy, G. Skinner, and I've seen in here Padrone, DeGasse, Oliver Higby, Andres Detail, Noel McGrath, and apologies if I'm forgetting anyone else. It's not deliberate, as you know by now. Alright, we grouped back up again. There was another group, looked like they'd sort of stormed off the front. Let me have a check on the old zoomed out mini map. No, we're all together now. Lovely stuff. Good work, guys. Oh, Cameron Flynn. How did I forget Cameron Flynn? Let's give him a ride on. Oh, where's he gone? There he is. Nope, there's Cameron Flynn. Nope, there's Cameron Flynn. Have I got him? Yes, I have.
Okay, coming up to sprint number 1 now. Let's see who's going to have a go at this, see who our early leader is going to be. A few starting to ramp up the power already. Let's get ready on the go board, 300 metres, if I can see it. Some guys have probably already passed it. There we go. Let's go. .19, Jesus. C Brown, 10.19. I did my best for a while. That's woken me up. Try and get my breathing back somewhere near normal. I'm pleased with that, considering that was the first one, and my legs still feel like they're still in bed. Hey, nice one, Callum Brown. That was his new PB indoors. Great stuff, buddy. I didn't see what Mr. Swift's time was. I'll have to check that out. If it's any good, I'll see if we can sign him for WKG. Try and sneak him into the Worlds that are coming up in November. Be quite nice to have ex-Team Sky rider in our ranks. Great job regrouping as well, everybody. I know I'm at the back of this group, but everybody is still tightly bunched in front of me. I think we've got a couple off the back which are just working their way in. Here we go again. Sprint number 2. I did 11:26. The fastest was 10.19. See if anybody's got it in them for that. There's a few arrows being popped now. Can't see Ben Swift on there, so I assume he didn't sprint. Here we go. Right. Start ramping it. Nah, not this time. 9.04. What? 9.04. That's ridiculous. Who did that? I didn't see the name, sorry man. Stunning sprint. Hey, Mr. James, Lion Rock Cycling. Thanks for the ride on, my friend. I haven't seen your name in here, so I'm assuming you're watching or riding elsewhere. But thanks very much for the ride on, buddy. It's a bit of a split going on again. I'm in this group of maybe 20 riders, and we've got another 150. Only a second or so ahead, but a group that size will pull away pretty fast if they keep up that speed. Hey, a ride on from Ben Swift. Cheers, buddy. Now I'm taking that as a signature for signing for WKG. So I'll get the contract in the post for final verification and signing off. So I'm safe to put you down in the A category for our November Worlds Challenge. Martin Howard not enjoying that one, obviously, that last sprint. That's all right, only another 3 or 4 of those to go, Martin. You'll be all right. Great job of regrouping there, guys, as well. I like that. Quick message to Anybody that ordered t-shirts that hasn't received them yet, I am planning on sending emails out individually, but in case you're watching this, there are certain sizes that took longer to have the blank t-shirts delivered to me for printing. So my sincere apologies, but depending on what size you are, there was a bit of a shortage at my end, and like I say, the blank stock has taken a little bit longer to get to me. They'll be winging their way to you as soon as I possibly can, I promise you. I'm just chuffed to bits to be in the position where the demand's exceeded supply at this stage. That all sounds very grand, which isn't quite the case, but there's one particular t-shirt design that's been really popular, and it's caught me by surprise a little bit. So again, a million apologies. They'll be with you shortly. Thanks for your patience. I think I'm going to sit this sprint out. I'll do a sort of half sprint, try and save myself for the following one. I think maybe in between sprints is probably a better tactic than doing it one lap after the other. Although the purpose of this workout is, I think, to get the heart rate up every 5 or 6 kilometres or so. Okay, here we go again, guys. Sprint number 3. As I said, I think I'm going to just kind of have not a sprint, but just an upping in power a little bit for this one. Maybe so I don't get dumped off the back of the group too far. Alright, there we go. Anyone attacking this one? Woo, some big coming from behind with arrows. What have we got? Here we go. Some of the guys holding it at the back for maximum draft. Powering through. Let's see. Mine will be a very modest time. 8.87 G Bickle. That is quite incredible. I feel your pain, Oliver. 3 laps and no power ups. I've had 2 feathers and some XP. I'm not as fussed in this, but when you're doing races, Jesus, I seem to, well, I'm sure everybody feels the same, but I have the worst bloody luck, it seems, with those power-ups. I must have earned more XP than any other Zwifter and had the least number of power-ups. There you go, that's me full on feeling sorry for myself and putting in excuses why I'm not performing better in these races. I've got to say, I think Ben Swift's been the best behaved rider in this as well. As soon as I put the call out to ease up, the consummate professional that is Ben Swift dropped straight in behind the leader. Clearly looking to make a good impression with his new boss of Team WKG. I'm not going to stop going on about that. I need to get Ben watching these the vlogs now, and he can spread the word amongst the rest of his existing team, or should I say now his previous team, and we'll try and strengthen the troops. Okay, we're over the halfway point. I've still got legs working, in a manner of speaking, keeping me going. All I seem to have done for the last however long is hold 2 watts per kilogram with the occasional burst. Other than the race, what race was it? Friday Criterium race up the mountain. Every other ride I've been doing has been hold 2 watts per kilogram, quick burst or a sprint, and back to 2 watts per kilogram. I need to try and mix things up a little bit, I think. Hey, well done to D. William for having completed his weekly target. I've just seen flash up on the side of my screen. I do like that little feature, the sort of mini celebration on the riders list on the side there. If someone around me beats a PB or completes a target, you get a little flash up on the screen and the option to give a quick ride on, which is really good. Sorry I didn't give you a ride on then, I was too busy talking about it. But great work, man. Oh, it's just started absolutely pouring down outside my window. And I've got to walk the dog straight after this. That'd be nice. Don't know if you can hear that. That is big rain pounding the roof of my little pain conservatory. Okay, front guys coming up to their next sprint. I'm probably about 20-30 metres back from this group. I better keep an eye on myself during this. I think we'll go for this sprint this time. Oh, still 8.87. Oh man, I've lost my web connection. Oh no. 11.67 for me that time. Oh, I need everyone to reappear. Ah, there we go. I have an arrow this time. I'll drop that on this the sprint this time around, I think. CK now from KISS team, thanks very much for the ride on. Just coming up to the Mall again for another sprint. Again, I'm going to sit this one out. I'm going to keep my arrow in my pocket as well. Sit this one out and try and save myself. I think we'll probably have only time for one more after this. I'm not absolutely sure what the lap times are. Our current time leader, Mr. Bickle, similar to me, he needs a bit of recovery time I think after these sprints. Decided to sit this one out also. I'll be surprised if anyone takes that time. That is truly stunning. Although, God, some flyers coming past me there. But no, Mr. Bickle still holds it, 8.87. A new PB for W. Riley. Right on, my man. Good job. And Callum Brown getting XP again. Someone asking what the record is for this particular sprint. I have no idea, but I tell you what, I've never seen, hang on a second, Oliver Higby just reaching level 18, good job man. I'm not sure what the out and out record is for that sprint, but I've certainly never seen anything in the 8s before. I'm sure someone will let me know soon. Hey, thank you A-Rand for the ride on. I've just seen Padron saying he might do a 1 kilometre sprint from the Flamme Rouge. That'd be a nice idea. There we go, final sprint. So we'll only have sort of 4.5 minutes left after this. See what everyone's got left in the tank. Here we go. Oh, I haven't got anything left in the 8.87 it is. Great job, man. I still didn't get my PB. 11.27 for me. Oh, so another Zwift Academy ride done. Sorry, not much chatting that one. Leading the group out that size takes quite a lot of texting. I'm bad enough riding and texting, let alone riding, talking and texting, so apologies for that. But a really nice ride, which I wasn't feeling this morning when I wasn't feeling yesterday when halfway through the 100-kilometre Audax ride I remembered that I had this ride in the morning. But actually really enjoyable. Excellent group, really well behaved again. I know that sounds incredibly patronising, but as a ride leader you really appreciate any kind of discipline and self-restraint that gets put forward. So really good fun. Such an honour to do these Zwift Academy rides, and then even more so when you get Ben Swift turning up and just cruising around with you. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not sure he tackled the sprints. I'm pretty sure he'd have been right at the top of the leaderboard had he done so, so I can only assume he didn't, but absolutely brilliant to have him with us. I'm going to wrap it up quickly because I've got to get on with the work that I put on hold just before this, before jumping on the bike. Have to pay the mortgage somehow, so thanks again, thanks for watching. Next scheduled ride is for the WKG 2-for-1 ride on Thursday morning, but I would imagine I'll be jumping on before then. But if not, hopefully I'll see you then. Ciao.